Good evening. I'm Selenius Snape, a Thursday video. This week's topic is what if Harry made friends with Draco instead of Ron? So, my thoughts would be that a lot of things in the series would change. I don't know what would happen in Chamber of Secrets because that could go either way. A, Draco and Harry could start basilisk hunting because Draco would obviously know more about the dark creatures than Ron would. And I don't know what would happen with Hermione, personally. So Hermione could go either way, considering she could have been sorted into Ravenclaw, or she could have been sorted into Gryffindor. It all depended on Harry at that point. And if she was Ravenclaw, Draco and Harry would get along with her. But Gryffindor, that could be really weird. Anyway, off topic, sorry. I do that easily because of Harry Potter. I find that Draco would be probably a lot nicer towards Hagrid and towards Harry in general, obviously. So, I was just sitting thinking, what about Sorcerer's Stone? Would Harry still get all super crazy on us and still start hunting all of the, hunting for the Sorcerer's Stone? I mean, because Draco actually stayed that Christmas, I think. I don't recall. But I know he stays second year, and Harry would obviously know he's not the heir of Slytherin. So that part of it could be really interesting. And with the whole Quirrell and the dungeons, Draco would automatically say that Snape didn't do it. So that would rule out all those possibilities. But could they still have found the stone? Could they have done it with or without Hermione and Ron? Could they? So would Harry have escaped Voldemort? Or would Quirrell still be defense against the Dark Arts teacher? It all depends on if he and Draco found the stone. It appears we have a question from the audience. What is it?
Hi, I have a question about honeydews and whatnot. What if, Harry never was able to get a honeydew and stuff? Would he have ever met Sirius? Would he have still hunted him down and stuff? And would he have, and since he was McGonagall's friend and whatnot, would he have ever gotten his Nimbus 2000 or his Firebolt from Sirius? What do you think?
Well, that's an interesting question, because he would have to get along with the Weasley twins for the Marauders map. But if, say, he didn't go to the chamber and kill the basilisk, which would mean it's still going crazy, Ginny Weasley would have died. And Ron and the Weasleys would be devastated, so Fred and George would never have given Harry the map. Which means Harry would never have gotten a Hogsmeade, and Sirius could possibly have found him that way. And they would never have known about Peter Pettigrew either. Yes?
I also have another question. Do you think in the 6th book / movie, do you think it would have been easier for Harry to get the memory from Slughorn? What do you think?
If Harry was a...
Cause Snape's so strict and stuff. If he was a Slytherin, he would have favored him. So, he would have gotten an A, so would he have had to have gotten the Half-Blood Prince's book?
That's a really good question. He would have been let in anyway because he was a Slytherin, despite how terrible he was at potions. And he probably still would have been an Auror because of all the crap that happened to his parents. But I never finished the first person's question. But I think I can address this one far more quickly. Snape. Probably getting the memory wouldn't be any easier. He still probably wouldn't have gotten the... Well, he could have gotten the Prince's book.
But...
Because even if he was a Slytherin, Snape would still hate Harry no matter what. Gryffindor, Slytherin, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, Snape would still hate him. Just because of the whole feud with James. So he still wouldn't let Harry in, even if he let everybody else. The other thing would be the whole memory from Slughorn. Now it'd still be twice as hard. But the 6th book might actually put a strain on Harry and Draco's friendship. Because of the whole him sneaking around with Crabbe and Goyle. But would he even have Crabbe and Goyle to sneak around with? Because if he's friends with Harry, he won't need two brutish thugs unless he's going to use them as he normally does, like his servants. The other thing, back to the first person's question, and we have no more questions from the audience, just so you know.
But
I'll only take 2 questions per video.
you suck! No, I'm just kidding. Okay, continue, please.
Oh, first person question. Sirius, how would you have found him? Probably the whole incident with Buckbeak probably would have happened just because Draco and being Draco, even if he tries to show that he doesn't like Hagrid, he's just going to act that way because of his father and that it's been drilled into him. Because it's like, if you've been drilled in to hate a certain person or certain breed, you're not going to stop, even if you're just going to try and act like you don't, even if you really do. He might have been a little bit more nicer to Hagrid, but he probably would have written home to his father and said, "Hi, Dad," or "Father," I think would be how he'd put it. "Hello, Father. I just wanted to let you know that I had a little mishap in Magical Creatures. I'm totally fine. Nothing to be worried about. I just kind of got on the wrong side of Hippogriff." So, of course, Lucius would blow that completely out of proportion since he knows that the whole Magical Creatures teacher is Hagrid. He'll put two together since he really hates half-breeds, apparently, as it's clearly apparent. Especially since he's so close to Dumbledore. He probably would still try and kill Buckbeak. So when Harry and Draco sneaked out for the execution, of course Scabbers won't be running off, but Draco could get attacked or something and get dragged into the Whomping Willow by Sirius. And of course the whole Peter Pettigrew thing, probably Ron and Hermione will probably still act the same as they always would. Like, she'd probably still get that cat, and Ron would still have Scabbers, so maybe Crookshanks will chase Scabbers down the hole.
Wait, I have a question.
No more questions.
Well, this is a really good one. Okay, you know how Buckbeak was good? Say if that Lucius, the proportion, got Buckbeak killed, and this is if Hermione and Ron ever became friends.
With Draco and Harry, I don't think that'd be possible.
No. I mean, like, because the whole way they connected was when they saved Hermione from the troll. Well, she had died because Ron didn't care or something. And the other thing is, if those two, if like that did happen and he became friends with Hermione, would those two have gone to save Buckbeak by themselves?
I don't know what would happen on the aspects of Ron and Hermione since this is just Draco and Harry. Probably, the two of them would probably find Crookshanks chasing Scabbers, Sirius chasing Crookshanks as a dog, and he might accidentally injure one of the boys and drag them, and they might decide to follow him. And of course, they'll probably do the same series. So, anyway, it's pretty much all the time we have. I don't want to get this too long, but as you can see, my thoughts are incomplete, and, well, I'm still thinking about the issue. So, until next time, this is Selenia Snape signing off. But first, one last thing. I have a challenge. This is for Miss Thursday. You must, for your entire video length tomorrow, you must have a Sharpie mustache and goatee. And that's all.